Leslie. All right, on the Money Watch, we all know college can cost an arm and a leg, but the good news is families are finding a way to pay for their kids' education without borrowing as much as they used to. A new report by Sally May shows families only borrowed 22% of their kids' college cost last year. That's down 5% from the year before. So how are families getting their kids through college with less debt? And what are some good scholarship sites for kids and parents to look at? We're going to answer those questions with Certified Financial Planner Joe Bert, who joins us now to talk more about this. So, of course, you always have lots of information.
That's why we're here.
Let's get right to it.
Okay.
First, you talk about maximizing tax credits. Explain that to our viewers.
Well, there are tax credits that you can use to reduce your taxes as a parent if you're paying some tuition.
Okay.
And that's the key. You've got to be able to understand what the tax codes are. But what this story is talking about, Lauren, is what they're seeing is that kids are spending less on college. And I think what's happening is all the news that we've talked about on the air, I know I've talked with Tom, and what we're seeing happening is that kids are graduating with this huge debt. The message is beginning to trickle down into the younger generations, and they're going to the community colleges for the first couple of years, or they're staying closer to home, not taking the long trips across country to go to college. So they're really reducing their debt, and they're dropped from actually about $24,000 a year to an average of about $20,000 a year, which is great.
Nice.
Yep.
So you can't hang out in school for semester after semester after semester. That adds up, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's that's unfortunately if you cram 4 years into 6. It doesn't work.
So you have to accelerate your studies to cut your costs.
So and you want to be sure that you know really what you're going to do. College is an experience. I know when I went to school, you went to school. You're kind of feeling your way. But the sooner you figure out where you're going, the easier it is, and the less money you're going to spend.
Okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to convince a lot of kids in this one. Stay at home while you're in school. Living there.
Well, yeah, it is. But at least stay closer to home.
Okay.
And if you stay closer to home, you're going to spend less money on travel back and forth. And if you stay in-state, it's cheaper than going to out-of-state schools in many cases. And that's, a lot of kids, want to leave Florida, they want to go up north.
Right.
Unfortunately, a lot of kids up north want to come to Florida. That's the way it works.
It's true. Really quickly, scholarship sites that you're going to tell us about.
Yeah, there's a lot of money out there. There's about $3 billion of scholarship money out there. Go to fastweb.com for that. And then there's a studentaid.edu.gov. Studentaid.edu.gov. That's where the average is about $5,600 that's available for kids. They don't know what's out there, so you got to find it. Fastweb.com and studentaid.edu.gov.
Joe Bert, thank you so much.
All right, good to see you, Lauren.
Good to see you as usual, Tom.